saying, let's bring the energy today. It's Friday, even though it's been a short week for most of us. It kind of has felt like a long week, if that makes sense. We're really excited. We've got lots and lots and lots of things to cover today. First on the list, a big shout out and congratulations in these times of recession. Big positive shout out to Girl Next Door, who have just opened their second store, GND. I think they've just renamed it to GND. In, of all places, Windsor and Invercargill. They had an outstanding turnout yesterday, record sales yesterday down in Invercargill. So we, for one, are really excited that they are down there. The store is quite small. It's not as big as their beautiful Queenstown store in Frankton. But they have said to me, if you ladies see something online in the Queenstown store of Minx Footwear, they are shuttling stuff back and forwards constantly, or they will be, and they're more than happy to bring you the shoes. We do have Margot's just up the road who have just onboarded with Minx in Windsor and Invercargill with a very, very limited selection. So we hope that the two are going to symbiotically work together in that area. Quite a different vibe, Margot's to GND Girl Next Door. So well done, Chrissy, Rach, and the team down there, the family down there. Really, really excited to get you going and give you a shout out. Anyway, I've got my what have I got on? Ultrasonics today. Loving this whole new monochromatic vibe. You know how we talked last week about the monochromes being a bit blurred. So a bit of ivory and grey as opposed to black and white. So it's my ode to being monochromatic today. We've got lots to get through, so let's bring in, who are we going to bring in? We'll bring in Nene. Nene's standing there. Oh, she's got my walked around, you know. Yep. Honestly, I've been watching, we've been watching Ella, who's on Instagram. Are you on Facebook? You're on Facebook?
Facebook.
On Facebook right now. And she has put together the most amazing photo shoot for you girls to look at. When are you going to release all that?
This afternoon. Or tomorrow morning.
Okay, your eyes are going to be indulged in how to wear rodeo, and how to wear Western, and how to get your hair hard going. So we're really, really excited. They both look fantastic and quite different looks that you presented with this Western look. Yeah. And it's specifically because you ladies said, how do I wear my Western boots? So they've done a great job. All shout out to them. It's just stuff from our wardrobe. Yeah, it is. Just all their own clothes. So, don't ask me what it's just archival.
I'm sure everyone will have something similar to what we chose to wear in their wardrobe already.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. It's a look. It's an aesthetic. Anyway, so what have we got on here? We've got Ryder.
Yeah, Ryder with a wide leg, which I didn't actually have my wide legs here to do that. But yeah,
love it.
I love that look.
Really good. It's really, really good.
You could do the little 7/8 kind of length as well.
Yeah,
and
you could. Pop. Yeah, definitely. Love the little raggediness of the jean with the little low cut boot.
Yeah.
Of course, we talked about this boot being that influence of looking like a high cut cowboy boot that goes up the leg, but of course you don't have all the fuss of it being up the leg, so it's easier to wear with a trouser, with a pant like this.
Yeah.
So really, really good.
So comfortable.
Really generous fit of last.
Yes, very.
So did you go down
40.
on this? You went down to a 40.
Yeah.
So remembering Nay goes 41, 42, she's gone down to the 40 in that.
Yeah,
but I had a customer this morning in store who is a 38 and bought the 37.
Oh, the customer store was the 38 or the 37.
Yeah.
Oh, what style did she get? Oh, the Ryder. Same colour? Oh, beautiful.
5 minutes ago.
Shout out to her. Thank you for your
support. She knows what's up.
She does know what's up.
Yep.
And then by complete casual contrast, our little Harry Styles inspired group here. This is your hybrid sneaker. Renee has been wearing her ones, which we've now sold out of. I think we've got one pair left. So we're upgrading your colour choice now. This is the gold ivory. Incidentally, ladies, last night I was looking around online and I did notice that the Bay Tree in Remuera have significantly invested in this style. So if you've missed out on your sizes here or with your favourite retailer, try the Bay Tree. When they order big. So they generally always have backup stock, which is great news for those who may have missed out on it. Perfect look though. Perfect working look.
Yeah, these are yours.
Oh yeah.
That go really cool, actually.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So that is Nene's Fashionista Friday look. Let's roll in Kirsten. The girls are working with me today one-on-one designing and upscaling, upgrading next winter's collection. So we are thinking and talking about this sole. So it is that kind of chunky, edgy, grungy sort of sole. It's very uplifting to the body and the spirits. We like that. Very empowering kind of shoe to wear. And this, of course, is that new sort of T-bar look, which is playing on that, feminising the look of this being so heavy and masculine, but because it's that T-bar look, it's giving it a really feminine sort of vibe to it. You're looking at here in the forest green colour. Do we call it
Hunter green.
Hunter green. It is a hunter green. Yeah, that's right. And of course, that T-bar strap is Velcro on the outside, and there's a little bit of hardware there in the beautiful dark pewter metal, which is really a sophisticated and stylish upgrade nod to that design there. Now, we're going to talk about sizing and fitting of these. We've had a lot of ladies buy these online because very few retailers supported this look. And they've given some really great feedback for you ladies, and it actually inspired Kirsten. So let Kirsten tell you about this.
I had tried these on a week or so ago, and I was quite in love with this shape. And I tried on my normal 38, and it was just too hard for me to get on. So I tried on the 39, which is my up one size, and this feels like it's got much more comfort. We did have a lady write a review.
So would you say you go to a 38 or a 39 in it?
39.
You go to the 39 to get a little bit more.
Yeah, I think the review the other day, she said that they like her bite mark sizing, which is the same for me. I go up in a bite mark too, so that was really good
advice.
Feedback. And I could sort of feel them around here, but I also noticed in the review that the customer made that she said they softened up in no time as well, so that's got me very
tempted.
Yeah.
Well, more than tempted.
They look amazing. They look really amazing on you.
I just think they're such a good little winter.
Well, they look amazing now, trans-seasonally, with bare skin. But you can imagine those with our cute loafer socks and our slouch socks.
I'll definitely be wearing them with
a pop of lace in under there, particularly in the black with that.
Stocking with like a shorter skirt, a chunky.
Oh yeah,
delicious.
My winter vibe.
Delicious. Now, I just want to talk about that. I do want to kind of say, I'm going to say it, but please don't go to the extreme of what I'm about to give you in advice for this. So if you ever do find these top lines to be biting in and feeling a little bit firm to start with, if you take a spoon in the first instance and rub it round, that might help alleviate it slowly. If you want to high speed that process, you can actually put them, say, on the corner of a solid table and just lightly tap away at this edge. Basically what it is we call it a beaded top line, and that gives reference to a bit of glue is put in there, it's folded over and then it's stitched down. So what we're trying to do is just speed up breaking down the thickness of that glue, and even though glue is only very fine and a slim line, and you do have that double edge of leather, even though that's been roughed down and split, but you have that kind of that little build up of layers. And what you're trying to do by slowly tapping that or lightly tapping that, you don't want to tap it heavy because you'll break the stitching. You just want to give it a little tick, 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 and it will actually alleviate and slim that thickness down so it's not so firm on your foot. But I say that with all care and warning, because if you do whack it and you give it a good solid whack, it will split the leather and the stitching, and we cannot help you with that once you've done that to it. And we can tell if you've done that.
I'm feeling very, very comfy already.
Oh yeah. They look. Don't they look amazing, so ladies? They look amazing.
I mean, I think this is the colour for me, but there is also.
You've got your jacket on.
There's a blue.
Well,
with this dress, but like I love it.
Yeah, with that dress.
Oh yeah, and even the gold
is pretty nice. Right, seriously, that dress every day. Do I just need to get all three?
Yeah.
It's tough. It is tough. But they are a beautiful style. I'm just going to get the girls to give you a quick scan over with the camera this grouping of shoes. What are we feeling about it? Are we loving it? Are we loving that grunge still for next winter?
Yeah,
I think we still have more time to go. You look at that, Prefect.
Has been selling really well this week. I think that ladies are starting to think.
Yeah, let's turn that side on to show the ladies a real true profile of the grunge.
That grungy style and the top stitching detail is really beautiful.
Really, really good.
But then also there's
to get in and out. Super easy. Super easy. We still have Another Fashionista Friday in the wings, our beautiful Meredith. She came in a joyful array of floral colour this morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. The mesh with all these little daisy prints on it and all the pops, it just makes you want to smile.
I know, that's why I got it.
It gives good hormonal energy. I was listening to a podcast this morning, ladies, and they were talking about how when you go into work and you meet your team, you set the mood for the day by going in and saying really positively, good morning and hi, how are you doing?
How are you?
Which we kind of do. We actually do that here, regardless of being told. But then when I saw this print, I was like, oh, it makes me happy without even saying a thing. And how are you doing? Let's find out that, ladies. How are you feeling today? Anyway, so I wanted to chat about this boot here. This is Clara boot. Now, do we not run any other colours in this? Or
No, we didn't.
Just the one colourway. Why did we not sell more of this?
So comfy.
Anyway, the chat about this, there are two chats about this. Firstly, we've sold out. We've got one size 40 in my hot little hands in this boot. Obviously, Meredith rated the other size for her fine self, and then 39, and then the retailers took the backup stock that we had. I sampled plenty of other colours in this style, and retailers did not support it. I don't know why. It's got a full rubber moulded outsole. It's got that sort of slightly edgy hiker raw vibe to it. And that it's got this kind of raw top line, so it's kind of that casual look. And then that hiker boot front on it, so it doesn't have all the, if you turn side on, it's got quite a pure side to it here, except for this little counter detail. What are you ladies?
I love that curve.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's got curves.
Yeah, it's got curves. We've got curves. We've all got curves. What do you think about this? Do you like the style? Would you like to see it again next winter if you've missed out on it already? Because the other thing is the toe shape. Do you like the slightly finer toe shape to it? While we're on shot, I'm going to have, we were just talking about being positive, but I want to have a slightly negative conversation about all these gorgeous metallics that are around. So I'm just going to show you a little incident that happened here to Meredith when she was driving. Was it driving?
Yeah, I caught it on a pedal.
Yeah, caught it on the outside.
Scraped it.
Yeah, outside of her pedal and scraped the delicate top surface of this leather. This is not a fault of the leather. It's not a fault of the durability of the leather. It's more a fault in user wear. And I just want to bring that to your attention because the only way to actually make a metallic leather is by laying down a foil over the top of the leather. So once the surface, the delicate surface of that foil has been scraped away, knocked or chipped, it is actually, you cannot actually kind of revive it unless there is such a product called a metallic leather dye, but it is quite a faff to actually layer that on, and it is a little bit technical, but it can be done. But I did want to chat about it because we have a lot of metallic leathers this season. The trick and key is to be...
Don't drive in them.
Well, you could not... I mean, we don't want it to restrict your lifestyle. I would just say be a lady in them. Be very ladylike in them. And just remember that you're wearing them and you just need to be a little bit mindful of who you're kicking or what you're knocking.
My issue is I'm not very ladylike, so...
Well, yeah, you're a little slight artist. You've got a slight artistic side to you where you just, you do stuff and you're busy. And we do want women to live their true lives, but I do want you to be mindful because we are using a lot of metallic leathers because it's fully on trend and it is lovely. And so, that's the process of making a metallic leather.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that because that just says... I love these boots.
Yeah.
It's got a story now. It's got a history. It's got an event.
Yeah. And I've owned them.
Yeah.
I know it. They are my story boots.
Yeah. They are your story boots. And like I said, there are companies like Footcom who specialise in shoe care products. We're not a shoe care product specialist, although we can help give you some advice around, getting a metallic dye and how to potentially use that. and or we can connect you with the shoe repairers and people like that.
There's a leather smith in East Tamaki. He's got a wonderful website. You can email him and send pictures and they'll recommend products. They've got everything.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is fantastic. It can be. I mean, it's any of those kind of things. You can buy a brand new product, a jean, walk out and rip them in 5 seconds.
My mum just gave a good point, which is something I was actually thinking. Could you use nail polish on it?
Well, you could if you got a good match, but again, we're all we're saying is we're having a friend-to-friend chat, not a technical. I guarantee the long-term, how do you say it? There's a word for efficacy of that. Yes.
Yes. Now I'm thinking maybe I should just go home and see on a little slot and see.
Yeah, see if it works.
Silver pens work.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Yeah.
Because that's quite close to the silver pen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we do know, like if we talk about the rand detail, which I'm just going to grab this. We talk about the rand detail on shoes, and if you don't like the black, you can get a vivid and just colour that in and take away the black. It is kind of as simple as that and getting rid of it, although you can't restore the white. So once you've done it, there's no going back.
It's a one-trip pony.
Yeah, and I feel a little bit like that with nail polish because if you use any acetone, like if you put the nail polish on and goes, oh my god, that colour's not a very good match, and you use acetone to wipe it off, guaranteed you will actually wipe the foil of the leather back off and make it worse.
And then you'll have to start painting a pattern in acetone on your shoe.
Yeah, well, that could be fun. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Glass.
The kind of thing I
Glass full. Yeah, she would. She's very clever lady. Yep. Right.
Meredith's here Meredith's here tomorrow.
9:30 till 2. Come see me.
Yeah. She wants to style you up, ladies. Lots and lots of new things. Lots of new things.
So many new shoes.
Speaking of new shoes, we had a style in called Nikita. And this is a shout out to our beautiful retail. Oh, look at that! I'm just going to bring you down over here, ladies. Because it's kind of matchy, it's rust on us. To a new style Nikita. So I'm just going to look at this. We had one of our retailers saying, "I know I bought it at Indie, but I'm not 100% confident about the style of it." In fact, do we have your size? Because with the jeans, I think it would be a good representation. So this is a new rust colour. We have a bag that we're about to launch maybe in 6 weeks' time in a matching colour, so we could potentially do a boot and bag match for you. It's got this lovely almost crepe-like vibe in through the covering of the sole on this. I am obsessed with this boot, Nikita. I think it's really beautiful. It's an extension of style Elsie boot that we did last winter. It is a little bit higher. You've got 2 functioning zippers on it for your styling pleasure. I don't know why you would do that, but maybe you could do that and have this up.
Wow.
It also has a nice soft elasticized back in it, so you get a nice feel when you have it on in terms of the length. Oh look, shout out to my slouch socks.
Adele says love your skirt, Kush, and another lady before asked where it's from. Claire Lewis, love the skirt. Where's it from?
The skirt is a little China purchase actually, and it's funny because I was talking to the girl next door, Chrissy from Girl Next Door. Oh, amazing! And she was saying, because I said I'm going up to China in 2 weeks. Is there anything you would like me to develop? And she said I really want like a cargo skirt type thing, maybe with a little pulley toggle at the bottom. So maybe this is something we could have a look at. Actually, Ella's got the skirt. I bought her one back as well. So thank you for noticing. We will trim you this way. We get a bit of light and things for you. Look at that. Perfect with these jeans.
Yeah.
So lots of hearts coming through.
You liking it, ladies? Mm-hmm. Can you give some confidence to our wonderful Jill at Sabo in Tauranga? Because she's feeling a little bit lost with her purchase, and I'm we're saying to her, be confident. This is a beautiful boot. Great for this time of the year, suede. Just don't be afraid of suede. You just put on your waterproofer and away you go. Here we go. We can style this a little bit as well. You can have that.
Tanya sent some hearts
dangling down there, or do it right up.
In our previous season, Elsie ladies will know all about this.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Lovely platform front on it, blocky heel in the back.
Kerry says, "Oh no, more boots I want."
Oh, beautiful, Kerry. Thank you. Thank you. So if you are in Tauranga, pop in and see Jill and have a little try on and a play with these. Little shout out
Very
to
cool
them.
double zip entry in this little number.
Yeah. If you
Very
do
cool.
if you do struggle having to push your foot in through the one zip, you can use it.
And the winter white's very cool as well.
Just find it.
Yeah, let's show you the other colourway because I could totally rock that right now with this whole outfit. Pretty cute.
Alrighty.
Pretty cute. Quickly, one other thing that I remembered. We had a lady just comment on the live this morning because we profiled the Kennedy yesterday in the live. Yes. And but she's gone to have a look and seen that it's sold out. So she was like, "Oh my god, how have you sold out in 8 hours since the live was on?" But it's an older style and
I'm so sorry. So we have drops of shoes all through the season. And it's very, like, when the drops come in, a whole lot of different styles come in at once. Sometimes we miss profiling them, or we profile them back then and they're too early because it was literally the heat of summer when those came in. So I'm so sorry. They still made everywhere, have they?
Well, I'm not sure what colours everyone got, but just give us a message and we will do.
Yeah. We've got the shoe cupid Kirsten in the wings. She's very, very good at doing a little bit of underground investigation for you, ringing retailers and finding out where your favourite shoes still might be hiding. And we will just do a scan over the style Kennedy because again, it is quite a new, fresh look, and I need the confidence as a designer to know that you ladies are liking this new little baby doll look. I'd like some feedback on whether you love the colour match or that's not so important, you just like this whole little baby doll look. And of course, if I get the chance to redesign it, I might actually put a little bit more of elastic so it's a bit easier to put on and off and fit a few more people there. So I'd love your feedback on that as well. I think we have covered up a lot this morning. Lot going on here. Is there anything else we need to let our ladies know? No, I'm looking at the girls. No, oh, great. We'll sign off today. Anyway, sending you great vibes, great hormonal vibes. That's my little woosah moment. Great hormonal vibes for the weekend ahead. Enjoy your time. It's supposed to be sunny. Get out and get a bit of vitamin D.